Webster carnally used this, added the K to the word magic, because the letter K is the 11th number in the alphabet. And that 11th number in the alphabet is a magical, supposedly a magical number in occultism. It's the power of creative energy. So he used that word with the K on the end to differentiate it from the regular tricks of pulling rabbits out of hats and so forth, or the people like we see like Houdini do magic tricks, and the people who do these illusionary things today. That's just magic. These people aren't really involved that we know of, that I know of, that are involved in the occult. In fact, Houdini was a person who went around the country and exposed all these seances and phony stuff people were doing, deceiving people and taking their money. And Houdini went around the country because he was good at what he did. He knew how they were doing things and figured out how they were doing things and so forth. But magic is used to, supposedly used to heal the sick, to kill an enemy, to change the weather. It tries to manipulate nature and even spirits by means of spells, rituals, charms, and prayers. Use these various different things to change things around. You heard of black magic and white magic. Well, the Bible shows us there ain't no good magic. People would say that black magic is used to harm people, to make people sick, to make a person lose their job and so forth, or try to attempt to kill someone, which has never been on any record anybody died from magic that we know of in the records throughout history. White magic is one that is used for good purposes, to heal the sick, get a job, return a husband who has strayed away and so forth. Well, the Bible tells us there is no good magic. It's all a sorcery, as the scriptures call it, sorcery. Wicca is involved in that. Satanism is also involved in that. So there is no good magic or magic spells and so forth. Ezekiel 13:20 speaks about that, about I'm against your magic charms and so forth. God says in Ezekiel 13:20. So there is no good magic, and so forth. But keep in mind, we're not talking about the regular magic, pull the rabbit out of the hat, the little things kids go to see, those little illusions and things. We're not talking about that. Spiritism. Okay, while fortune telling attempts to foretell the future, magic attempts to change the future, spiritism attempts to communicate with the dead to get information about the future. It's also called necromancy. There's no particular founder of this particular system. Its attraction is the curiosity. What lies beyond death? We all are curious. What lies beyond death? Mankind is curious about that. And this is how it draws people in. And many times we want to hear from keep in touch with our loved ones. Many people are duped and deceived into this field by wanting to contact their loved ones and so forth. It's based on the idea, spiritism is based on this idea, that we all come from the spirit world. Spiritism believes that we all come from a spirit world. At conception, the spirit enters the body. So we exist in a spirit world somewhere. And when a man and a woman comes together and make a baby, conception, that's one of those spirits comes from the spirit world and enters that body. And then that person or that spirit in that body goes through experiences whereby it evolves as a search for enlightenment. And this is the same thing Mormonism teaches. Many people don't know that. Mormonism teaches the same thing. Mormonism called it spiritual entities that exist, that are eternal spiritual entities that come and enter into a body at conception. And it goes through the cycle, and so forth to become a god one day, maybe, if they follow the teachings of Mormonism. In Spiritism, God is an impersonal power. They do not believe that God is a person. He's an impersonal power. Jesus was just an advanced medium. Jesus was just an advanced psychic. That's who he was. They believe in guardian angels and spirit guides also that would carry you around. There's many spiritist churches, not many, but some spiritual churches right here in Youngstown that they would have regular services. You walk in, you think they're having just regular church services. They'd be singing songs and so forth. But they believe in also communicating with the dead.